All right, it is time for a journal with me. Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm super excited to be here today and to share with you this video. This is going to be a journal with me video where we can spend some time together in our journals. Today, again, I'm going to be working in my film journal for the year for 2024, my goodness. And one of my 24 goals for the rest of 2024 is to get this particular journal up to date. And doing these videos has got me very consistent in working on it, and I'm really happy about that. And I am going to continue with that today. I have some other journaling goals in my 24 and 24, but I'm going to stick with this. It's working. So so today I'm going to be working in my film journal. I think last time I got up to, what did I get up to? Yes. The Beekeeper with Jason Statham, and where I'm going this time. I thought about jumping because I have 3 more pages for April, but they're like further in the journal. So I went back and forth. Do I want to go and do those, or do I want to just go to the next page? And I'm like, I just want to go to the next page. As much as I would like to finish all of the films from April, I just want to go to the next page. So, and the next page is, Dance Off. So that was another dance movie. Of course, I really do love dance movies, and I've seen a lot of them this year. It was one of my goals in the first quarter was to watch dance movies, monster movies, and newly added World Cinema to Canopy, which is a streaming service associated with libraries. It's kind of like Hoopla, but for film and television. So I watched a lot of dance movies, although this one I watched in May. So that's what I'm going to be writing about first. And feel free to grab your journal, grab your sketchbook, grab a beverage, and we're just going to spend some time journaling together. And I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. There's a whole bunch of dogs barking. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Nope. Some howls, some barks. Wow. Not sure what's going on there. All right, there we go. Okay, so how did that go? Did you get some good journaling in? I am really excited. I actually got 6 pages done. Normally I get 4, but I guess I am not sure why. I know some of the pages had a little less space on them, so maybe that had something to do with it. Anyway, I did work on the Dance Off, which is from 2014 dance movie. I also wrote about Sliding Doors from 1995. That was one of my missed Zeitgeist titles. I gotta say, I don't know if that came up in any of the videos I did. I didn't love it, and I think I probably would have liked it at the time, but I felt like if you made it now, there might be some different choices made, and I didn't actually love the story. Like, the idea was interesting, and the idea gets referenced a lot. It actually, watching it, when I was writing about it, I realized that watching it made it feel like it was a movie that a lot of books on my Those Books lists are like. So it's like one of those films, and it does get referenced a lot. I even watched something, it was a TV show or a film in the past sort of 2 weeks, where someone said, I had a sliding doors moment, or this is my sliding doors moment. And I'm like, it is influential, it is referenced, it is referential. So I am glad that I watched it, because now I have that context piece. But I didn't love it, but I think probably if I had seen it at the time, I probably would. I also wrote up about Coffee with Pam Grier. Man, I love Pam Grier. That movie was it was a bit more challenging than I expected in terms of the content to watch. She is so good. And then also My Favorite Brunette, which I do think I talked about at some point, because of me not realizing Bob Hope was a comedian, came up. I think of him as a host, which I guess a lot of hosts are comedians. Anyway, I think it really is the only thing I've seen him in. And then I thought I was done, but then looking at the time, I actually had more time and not a lot of space on these pages, so I was actually able to get 2 more titles in, and that was La Vida Utile, or A Useful Life, which was a sort of art house black and white film about film, which I thought I would love, and I did not. And then also Archangel by Guy Maddin, a Canadian director who I absolutely love, and I've loved everything that I've seen him in. That one was one of the it was odd, this is really weird. So it was the Archangel by Guy Maddin was one of the, and I can say by Guy Maddin because he's more of an auteur, so like, and I do really feel like sometimes I'm so used to saying by because of books like this by this person, but like he is like, writer, director, he's like unique, like he has a very unique visual style. If you see something by him, it's always in black and white, it's always kind of like soft glow and a little nonsensical and very art house and just awesome. I love his work. And oddly with Archangel, I think it might be the most linear of the ones that I've seen of his, and it's one of the earlier ones. But I felt like I understood it the least. Now, I was tired when I watched both of those last 2 films, and I watched both of them over 2 days. I started them on one day, and I'm like, I don't have the capacity to watch this, and so I switched, and I actually watched My Favorite Brunette. That's why I watched that, is that I was just very tired, and I'm like, I need something incredibly clear. So I thought a 1940s, I thought it was a mystery thriller detective. That's not what it was. So anyway, it was the right movie for the right time, but when I came back to Archangel, I lost my thought there. Anyway, Archangel, I did really enjoy it. It is oddly, it did feel like one of the more linear stories of his works, of Guy Maddin's works, but I felt like I understood it less than some of his stuff that's a bit more out there and really wildly interpretive. But I love his work. I think he had something this year at Cannes, so I'm going to have to check that out. And I do want to check out and see how much of his filmography I've seen because I would just, honestly, I would just go back to the beginning and just watch everything I have already seen and everything I haven't seen. I just don't know how available it is because he's, you know, a Canadian auteur art house director, but he's also gotten but he's also at cons. I think so. I'll put a note down below what the film is and if that is true, because I do think that's why he got on my radar again this year, but I've enjoyed his work since whatever was before Brand Upon the Brain, the saddest music in the world. The saddest music in the world. It's so weird. It is so weird. And Brand Upon the Brain I saw live with live accompaniment Foley and music. So that was a very, very special experience, and it was a silent film, and then there was live accompaniment and Foley. It was so cool. It was so cool. And I've seen it with the soundtrack later as well. So anyway, I could talk about Guy Madden forever. So let's leave it there. I hope you got some good journaling in or some sketchbook time in. Let me know what you worked on, and I will be back soon with another video. I hope that you enjoyed this time together. I am really enjoying doing these videos, so I hope that you are as well. Thank you so much for watching.